Hello Capricorn, welcome back to the illest illuminator. So let's see what's going on with you guys. So funny enough, you guys, for today, it's definitely a day after the Capricorn full moon. So I am a firm believer everything happened for the right reasons, right? So I'm really curious to know how you guys have been feeling. For me, and I feel that this is going to be for collective and definitely will be also for you guys. It has a very gentle, it does definitely not have the heavy energy as we always are afraid of with the Capricorn full moon. And for you it may be different, but I feel that for the rest of the people it has a very subtle energy, it has a very friendly energy, very loving and happy energy. And that's something that we actually are not used to, definitely not with a Saturn full moon. So I'm a firm believer that this full moon is going to bring a lot of good things, a lot of success, especially for those, of course, who have been doing good, because Saturn is the daddy, the one that gives you the good treats if you have been good. And if you have been bad, like, yeah, that could be doubtful. But for me, I feel that I have my Neptune in Capricorn. So for me, it has actually brought me to the place that I am at this moment. As you guys know, Neptune is the planet of the dreams, the planet of the illusions, the psychic intuitive skills, the magic, the occult, the psychological part, the philosophy. So it's all underneath the Neptune. And that is one of the main reasons that I have been like all my life actually always trying to figure out, like, okay, what's the lesson behind it. Like, even though before I was so deep into the spiritual aspect, I was always like, whatever something would happen, I would always try to figure out, like, okay, what's the meaning behind it, like what's the lesson to learn, and always busy with that aspect. And for me to have Capricorn in my Neptune, it for me it shows that it is a big player, and it's one of the reasons that I am capable and doing the things that I'm doing right now at this moment, because Capricorn is the one that he teaches like harsh lessons, yes, but it's also the Capricorn of having your business straight, having everything set up, being determined, being hardworking, being the architect of what you are doing, and being determined in getting the job done. Capricorn does get the job done. Let's just be honest with that. So for me, Neptune and Capricorn, Neptune being in retrograde, it's all such a big impact for me, and I have my Pisces, which is the ruler of Neptune, as well. I have my Pisces in my rising and in my moon. So there is a lot of things for me as well going on, and I must say that you may have felt it as well, that the energy is very good. I am a Sagittarius in my sun sign, so I have been having, Mr. Capricorn, Mr. Saturn in Sagittarius for 2.5 years, and that has also brought a lot of harsh lessons with it. So I feel that now that Saturn has left Sagittarius and is now as the full moon in Capricorn, now the things are gonna get paid off, even though I feel that it has already paid off quite well for me, since I am capable of doing what I'm doing, as having my Capricorn in Neptune, doing the job that I'm doing already due to all the lessons that I've learned. So it's gonna be, I feel it's gonna be a wonderful time. So if there are people that are trying to scare you, like, oh, full moon Capricorn, no, for you guys it's gonna be just as awesome. Like, it's gonna bring up a lot of surprises, a lot of good things happening. So I just want to show as well my gratitude to Saturn, our big teacher. So yeah, let's just get started and let's see what's going on. This is going to be the he said, she said. We'll have an extended video for the month of July. God, we're starting good. Like, seriously, past energy, like, good. 8 of Pentacles. This is that hard work. This is like putting all your hard work into developing skills, developing personal development, putting into your work and really manifesting that, really being determined, hardworking, and diligently working towards it. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is manifestation. So this is what I was talking about. This is what Saturn wants you to do. This is what Saturn teaches you to do, to be focused on your task and getting the job done. That's what we just talked about. So that's a very good thing. Let's just see what else comes up in your past situation. But I'm really happy, and I was expecting that already, like the Eight of Pentacles. I was so expecting that for you. So you are definitely feeling the energies already, enlightened, happy, joyful. And if you're not, it's still about to come. If it's not coming, then it means that you may not have been very well in the past. So, but let's just, stay positive and stay optimistic about it and think it will still come. But I'm definitely sure that it has already came. So, wow, look at that. Nice. Okay, this means a couple of things. We have the Page of Cups and we've got the Queen of Cups. I'm gonna first relate this actually to your spiritual sense, actually, instead of relating it to the relationship sense. This means practically that you are working on your emotional state, that you have been working on keeping your emotions in balance, and that because of that you are now slowly ready to open up, and also you have been working on understanding your intuitive skills, intuitive sides, your sixth sense, and you have been building yourself up, and you've been very empathic, and you are very empathic as well. You are being very sympathetic, and I feel that also in this full moon energy of Capricorn, there's some kind of sympathy or something empathic around it, like something that is very sensitive as well, sensitive, sensual, something around it, like very charming as well. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. Whatever it is, you have been working on getting your emotions intact, emotions in balance. So that's what I'm most likely, this is also what I was feeling during that full moon. So I knew that for Capricorn, it should have been also one of the things that you guys have been feeling. So that's a very good thing. If we're going to translate it into something else, then that could be that a water sign came in or came back around, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Either you want to work on that relationship or they want to work, but there is someone that has a lot of strong feelings, a lot of emotions that that they may have been considering to open up for. So that is what I'm seeing here. We do also have the Four of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, so there's definitely this sense of, you have been healed, you have been, you've rested a lot, you've been through whatever you needed to go through, and now you're getting to a place of, stillness, rest. You're meditating, you are, putting yourself back on track when it comes to your mind. So there are a lot of healing that has taken place mentally, but also emotionally, but also in the physical round. You're working on things, you're working on, your physical activities or your health. The Eight of Pentacles are things that are tangible, like going to the gym or sports or even just work itself, but it's all healthy, like on a healthy basis. And it all gives you also a confidence in your emotional state. So emotion wise, you are definitely good. Like, you've been working good towards it and you're gonna receive good. That's what I stated. Eight of Pentacles is receiving, like after you've manifested it, you're receiving it. So let's see what's going on for the other side actually. What's the past energy for the person that Capricorn has been dealing with? Okay. I have the Eight of Cups and the Strength card in the reverse. For some of you, there could have been a Leo that left you, or there was a fallout with a Leo. I see definitely someone has been walking away because it was emotionally not they were emotionally not satisfied within the situation, so they were searching for something else. There may have been some cheating as well going on, someone that was not capable of holding to their temptations, and they could have like a lack of there could have been some insecurities. For some of you, I'm getting the sense that someone went back to their ex because they couldn't, they were trying to seek whatever, there was something better on the other side, whether the grass was greener. So they couldn't hold their temptations towards a person. So that made them walk away is what I'm seeing here. So that's, it's like heavy, after all the spiritual talk, and then just like, okay, let's get too serious. Okay, someone's leaving. Well, let's see what's going on in the present situation. July for Capricorn, please. July for Capricorn, please. Great. See, all in upright. 3 of Pentacles. You again dedicating some collaborations that's going on and on the work front as well. You teaming up with people, new opportunities coming in where you need to work together in a team. I don't feel that this is a third-party situation. I don't feel that at all. I don't feel that at all. We had the 8 of Cups coming out with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, but I just felt that it was just not the right card. This is the right card. You have the 9 of Swords, so still, you may still have some nightmares going back and forth about a third-party situation that you may have been drawn to. So I feel for some of you, this may have been something from the past. It could be that you are still dealing with a third-party situation that's giving you a lot of stress and worry and anxiety. For others of you, you maybe are needed to work together more with people around you or on a work front, and you are, you have some stress about it. You still have some worries about it. So you don't know how to collaborate with the other people. So there is definitely this sense of feeling a bit of a stress, a bit feeling of anxiety about working together. Or for some of you, definitely this, you being kind of like trapped into a third-party situation gives you a lot of worries. So there is something going on with that 9 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. But you are coming in, you are going towards completion though. So these are the last bit of stress, worry and doubt that you may still, these are cycles that we go through. So it comes and it goes, it comes and it goes until it reaches its completion, and it will reach its completion. This is just some kind of dark night of the soul that you may still go through, especially now with that full moon in Capricorn. It could definitely be that you still have some things that you need to release, some doubt, some fears, some stress, some anxiety that still is lingering on somewhere. So let's see what's the current energy for the person that you are dealing with. Current energies. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. Someone is not willing to work on the situation. They may be trying to seek for other opportunities or options, even though they are a bit at the crossroads. For some of you, they may also only want to have some sexual activities. Like they don't want to put the work in unless it's like, a sexual activity. That's then okay. But other than that, they don't see any future. So whoever you are dealing with, if they have been going back and forth towards an ex and then come back to you or anything in that kind of sense, it's time to wrap that up. If you have been dealing with a third-party situation where someone just comes in and out and, they only are interested in this and putting zero work in it, get out. Like this is Saturn saying like, okay, if you don't want to close those kind of chapters off, then it's gonna be taken away, because it's only causing for a lot of conflict and a lot of stress, anxiety for yourself as well. So for those who have been dealing with other people or with someone that has other options, get out, because they're only interested in, you know, in one thing. They don't want to have more. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse in your blockage. What else? So we have the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. So you are still kind of, you have a lot of options, a lot of choices to go towards to, but there is this lack of curiosity still to explore some kind of new endeavor. Or there is this fire sign that has been very short off in communication with you. They have been very, you know, like almost passive aggressive, or in a way that they're just not showing their interest anymore, like not texting as they used to. And that's like what kind of like blocks you and puts you in a position to look further, and to you know, you need to make a decision. Like your emotions may go up and down, and you may feel a bit stuck, so now and then making the right choices. So be mindful of the decisions that you make towards especially towards a fire sign or a water sign. But you will have a lot of options to choose from. That's one thing for sure. So let's see, what is the blockage for the person that Capricorn is dealing with. They have the Three of Wands. Someone is always looking out for something else. That's what I'm receiving with this Three of Wands. They may also like not have any expectation of things to grow, or for things to, yeah. Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands, and it's in the blockage. So someone just does not want to have any expectations of, you know, something to grow. The three of Wands is about growth as well. It's like putting in energy and effort and waiting for things to come towards you because you have done enough work. So this person is still a bit stuck in their mind, not wanting to move forward or move things forward. They may still have this this aura around them where they feel that, you know, they're always pointing out fingers. That's like also what I'm getting as well. Like this person does not want to see their own mistakes. They don't want to act on it. They don't want to take initiative or anticipate on any of the problems that are occurring. So that's like what I'm seeing with this individual. They just, you know, they're keeping themselves hostage with woulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, and they're not taking any action towards it. They're in a very passive on a passive place in their life, and they may feel like, you know, everything happens to them, and you know, this is a confusing energy. This is a stuck energy where you always feel trapped within your own thoughts and your own ways of not seeing things clearly, actually, and always trying to seek out for some kind of answer that you need in order to remove yourself and move forward. But they're not doing that, so there is a lack of that. So let's see, what's the hopes for Capricorn? So as far as this thing here where we just talked about, that's what you don't want. Like your hopes is to reject whatever it is that is only there for, you know, for sex or for, you know, something flingy. You don't want to deal with that. You're on serious things. You're on serious business right now, and you want serious stuff to come in. So these kind of activities don't lure you in any longer. So that is something that I'm definitely feeling with this Ace of Wands in the reverse. It's in your hopes. For others of you, this is definitely saying that, you know, you want to start completely fresh. You want to start completely new onto a new journey. You know that you have been through the ringer as well with Saturn. You've learned your mistakes. You've learned your lessons, because the Fool card comes from the World card itself, where you've closed the chapter and you're ready for something new. You're ready to initiate new beginnings. You're ready to start a new journey where you have to learn again. It's not like you're ever gonna stop learning in any kind of way. So you are fully aware of that, and you do have the High Priestess here in the reverse. So it means to me that there has been a lot of things in your past where you have been not listening properly to your intuition. You have you figured out that there were still some secrets that you maybe have gotten that within your intuition, but you did not act on it. You were not as how do I say this, like you were not as open to the intuitive psychic downloads that you are now. So this is something that you want to bring to your next journey. It seems that you are fully aware of your of the lack of intuition that you got in the past cycle, and now you are heading towards something new, while you are fully aware that you need to focus on your intuitive side. You need to focus on what is what your intuition is telling you, and if you feel that there is some kind of secret, then you will believe and trust that. And that's what brings this up. Like, this is when you know that there is something off and something is not correct, but you still keep on going because you discard that message within yourself, like, okay, no, I'm crazy, like, no, that's not true, and you keep on going blindfolded towards it. And now you know that if you receive a message from your highest self, or your intuition is telling you, okay, this is you know that you don't need to discard it. So you are fully aware of that. So that is very good. The hopes for the person, and it's because the last time, or the times that you discarded your intuition, it brought you a lot of heartache. It brought you a lot of pain, and that's what you are aware of. So you definitely have learned a lot. Hopes for the other person. Not very no. Okay. Four of Wands reversed, Five of Wands, and Seven of Swords in the reverse. So, speaks for itself, right? This person does not want to come together, does not want to reunite at this moment. Is still, maybe wanting or wishing that you will still put a lot of energy into them, fighting for them, trying to, in trying to get on the same page, but they're not the ones that will come forward to discuss that with you. They're not the ones that will be honest and truthful. They are the ones that keep on wanting to run away, or they may feel that you are the one that has been not honest and not upfront, and been holding back your thoughts, or whatever you needed to say. There was something that was not honest, or there was a dishonesty going on, and either they want you to confess that and come forward and try to figure that out, and still get into that battle with them, so that you can somehow keep on continue on this battle with one another. But for others of you, this is definitely someone that is, as I was saying, keep on wanting to do whatever they want to do. So as I was saying, if you have been dealing with someone that has been in a third party, only come back around for one thing. Saturn tells you to end that now, especially with that World card that we just saw. Outside influence for Capricorn. Someone is blocking the communication. Someone does not want things to move forward, and that's what we can see here. So whoever you are dealing with, they are blocking the communication. They just want to keep the energy hostage still. They have the Devil card, so I'm not gonna think that it's you at this point, but I feel that this is a third party or a toxic situation that they are in, and that they are choosing to stay in. So this is, not making a firm decision or a bold decision, and choosing to stay hostage in the energy. And they may be having a lot of fears in communicating truthfully what they truly want. There is this Page of Swords, so there could have been some kind of someone trying to seek information about you or spying on you, but they're not, whoever you're dealing with at this point, they're not open in the communication. This is you know, this is Mercury in Sagittarius. This is straightforward communication to the point, and that's like in the outside influence. That's blocked. So yeah, they may be still fighting with their own demons as well. Going back and forth, definitely with that Eight of Swords energy as well, and the Devil. I mean, you don't want to be in the Eight of Swords energy and the Devil energy. That's just run, you know, run. What is the outside influence for the person that Capricorn is dealing with? Yeah, this is you. This is 10 of Cups. This is you reaching your own emotional happiness and releasing yourself from any toxic energies. This is definitely you reaching your own ultimate happiness, whether it's with or without someone. But if it's without this Devil energy, if it's without toxicity, you're hella fine. You're like, you're fine. You're doing great. You're doing good. The 10 of Cups is like the ultimate satisfaction. Is the ultimate bliss. It's being happy with everything already, just being grateful for what you have. It does not always have to be like, you know, family, but it could be with your family, with your friends, with the people around you that bring you the ultimate fulfillment already. And you realize that releasing yourself from this energy gives you this happiness, you know. And now you have, you know, some decisions to make when it comes to love as well. There is a lot of things that are coming towards you. So this was your reading, Capricorn. I'm going to continue with a monthly reading. The link will be down in the description box, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.